Hey guys, welcome back to some more World Snooker Championship 2005 and part 17 of our career mode. Let me be the first to wish you a happy new year. I hope 2019 brings you all the happiness and joy that you want. And yeah, it's a massive year for me, and I'm sure it is for many other people out there as well. Hopefully it all goes well for you. Thank you for the incredible support on this series so far. The plan is that well, I'll tell you the plan as we're going through the episode, but at the moment we're 13-11 up on Matthew Stevens. We're 4 frames away from a place in the World Championship final, so let's crack on with this match.
Behind them, but it's not yet a mountain.
So John Parrott in the commentary box. We don't know who else just yet, but Matthew Stevens to break here in frame 25 of this 33 frame match.
Leave the ball nice and safe behind the balk line.
And unfortunately we don't have John Virgo helping us through it. We have the two colour commentators, I like to call them. That's a fantastic pot there to start us off. A nice long pot.
I want to develop the red sooner rather than later.
Now, I haven't played this game at all, of course, over the festive period. I have been playing the other snooker games, more on that in a little bit.
8.
But obviously it'll take a little bit.
And he's got an okay result, I think,
to just get used to this again.
Yep,
So
he's got where he wanted to go.
So apologies if it takes us a couple of frames just to get used to the game once again. But yeah, this series is doing very well. We're in the midst of
his best option.
Going into a new schedule next week where you'll see snooker appear on the channel on a Tuesday and Saturday, I think, is the schedule. Obviously,
60.
you'll find that out next
far.
week. Start Monday, the new schedule on the channel,
red,
which
nicely on the black. There's no reason why the following red shouldn't be a cinch.
will include, obviously, less of FM and more of this sort of
he's
stuff.
Not left anything easy.
General sports content, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to be quite honest with you. Something a little bit
24.
different for the channel.
Nice pot
New
on the
direction, exciting time.
Great
Obviously
shot.
with
He was up
the new
against it,
snooker
but
game coming
responded
out
well.
later this year. We don't know when it is yet. I know a lot of people have asked me whether I know the release date. I definitely
25.
don't. You guys will be the first to
It's
know
a
as soon
decent
as I
pot that
do.
puts him in a good position.
He's going to take on the black.
My best guess is probably around April, May for the World Championship, but it might even be later in the year
32.
in conjunction with the
There's
new
nothing
season.
really shouting out at him.
So
It looks very much like he's weighing up the safety shot.
good pot.
33.
So yeah.
He's going to have to be a little cautious here.
But with regard to the other snooker games, the plan is to finish this World Championship, so whatever the result.
40.
So, you know,
Maybe
obviously
just a
if we
little
get
more
through
side
this
to pull that
match,
one off.
we'll play
I
the
think he'll
final.
be targeting the black again.
Plenty of reds that fit the bill.
And then we're going to do a couple of tournaments on World Snooker 2007, and then a couple of tournaments on 2009, and then a couple of tournaments on... Oh, for
All the
God's
practice
sake.
in the world doesn't make even those long rests easy.
And then a couple of tournaments on Snooker 2011. And that should take us up nicely to when Snooker
He
19
should
is
be able
released.
to negotiate a good position on the next red here.
And gives you a flavour of what snooker games have been like over the years.
He
And
potted that emphatically. But
that's
he's
the
not
plan.
left anything
Obviously, it's
easy.
going to come out twice a week.
9.
So it should be
He's going to
easily
keep on this black
achievable
again, I think.
before the new game.
60.
Obviously, the World Championship is by far the longest format that snooker has. So, you know, this will be the only tournament of its kind that has
17.
the long session matches and stuff. He's
24.
developed those beautifully. I didn't expect
the
him
way
to
round
go
the
into the
table
reds
then.
there. Well, this is a great chance for
25.
Matthew, has to be said.
I'm pretty sure he's going to attack the black. It's a decent break, that.
32.
I wonder if he'll hold for the green.
33.
Pot.
I think he should have done a little better there, don't you?
Big blue to take on though. Oh, it hit the red.
Well,
Wow.
he's made a complete mess of that. It
He
wasn't
really has.
easy, but his next shot would have been a lot simpler.
Very strange shot there. I'm guessing it was just pretty tight and he didn't quite get on target. And
1.
Which option will he
But,
come for?
yeah, we've got an 8-point lead here. We really need to take advantage of this one. We missed a careless one before.
7.
This is a
He's
good
dispensed
chance
with the
now.
pink nicely there.
And
He'll
yeah, we'll be
almost
one
certainly
step
try to
closer.
cultivate a nice position on the black here.
One step closer to the dream of being in the World Championship final.
8.
That pot went down cleanly, and he's left himself on.
And yeah, we'll be playing
Nice pot on the black.
the other 3
15.
snooker games on PS3. So on the PS3
Well, he's left himself some
counterpart
work
to
there.
Snooker
I don't
2007
think there's
and
anything easy on there.
obviously 09 and 11 were only released on that. So, or that generation, I should say.
Oh, that was close, but not close enough.
Well, 22-point lead. Could definitely still lose this frame.
1.
There's a few
Just gotta
roads
be
he can
careful
go
here.
down here. Has he got a decent position?
3.
Now this is the last
I
really
don't
tough
think we'll have
red,
a problem with the position for the...
to be honest. And it's gone in.
4.
So I'd
He's got
say
to get a bit
Matthew
of top on the cue ball.
is very much the favourite in this frame now. A little bit of left-hand side,
11.
although having said that, this isn't ideal.
It wasn't his best shot, but he'll probably settle for it.
Well, it's in. What's his
Well.
position like?
He's
12.
got it.
There's plenty of options opened up here.
So yellow to green,
Yep,
green
sucked
to
the
brown.
well there.
They're the
16.
final hurdles, and he's not ideal on this yellow here.
He'll be using a lot of screw back here.
He's using the spider. And
Has he
just
got a
don't
decent
understand
position?
That.
18.
He's not bad on the
All
green.
the way around the table then.
But again, he's got to get on the brown. Needs that to pull up,
21.
and it has done.
Set himself up nicely for the next ball.
So as long as he gets on the blue, he's going to pull it back to 13-12 here.
25.
Blue pink always
That was a pretty good shot.
not as easy as it looks, and then as
6
simple
points
as you
needed.
like pink. Matthew Stevens, what a frame this is to steal.
The frame's safe now, and he can...
And right in the heart of the
6.
pocket. And the black as well for good measure.
43.
Well played, Matthew Stevens. He stopped us from winning the match in this episode at least, and prolongs the match a little bit more. 13-12 now is the scoreline. Oh, whatever you do, don't hit the blue.
It's not ideal, but I don't think he'll fret too much.
Oof.
1.
It's a decent pot
Now
that
then,
puts him
what
in a
can
good
Matthew
position.
do with this chance? If he cleans up in
3.
one visit here, then we're in a load of trouble.
Not in an ideal position, but he's still in...
Shot.
4.
Just going to be
He's looking at
tough
the yellow
work
again.
early on here. Because the black's out of play, the blue's out of play, pink's out of play. So
6.
it's going to be a lot of tough work, and
The yellows
especially with the
available
green
again.
off its spot as well. It's going to be a break of yellows for a little bit.
7.
Well, this time it'll be the brown.
Taking on the brown is the only viable option here. No problems with the brown then.
Oh, now he's
11.
moved the yellow, so this is going to be a very tough
He
break.
might decide to break into that cluster.
might do, but it's risky. Oh, and he's missed the red. That was a very
He's missed
risky
it,
shot.
and he'll just have to hope he gets another chance that good. I don't think
wasn't
he'll
on
mind
anything
queuing
anyway.
behind that.
Might have had a go at the pink, but that was just a risk too far, I would say, for Matthew. And now we can just chip this red in, get on the black, and all of a sudden it's a very good chance.
This is a good chance to get position on a red.
Now, I suggest we probably want to move these reds that are covering the black into the
8.
right pocket
There's a
before
few loose reds
anything
then.
else.
He might be thinking of the pink for this next shot.
This red should
Just
put him onto
drop
the
this
pink,
in and
he won't have
get
too
on the
much
pink.
work on the following red from there.
9.
Yeah, nice
It'll
shot.
need a bit of stun, this.
Hopefully this will go on the blue spot, and then this really is a good chance.
15.
I think it
Pink
does.
goes down then.
Well,
He seems to be eyeing up the one near the pink.
Yep, it was a great
The pink
pot,
still
and he got
goes.
a great position too.
obviously we've got this red, and we can screw behind the black here.
60.
Oh, just about okay there.
He should be able to get the angle he wants from here.
Yes, he's potted the black.
23.
Just have to be careful not to snooker ourselves there.
I
Now, is
reckon
there
he's got a
three ball
good chance
planting
of
on?
being in position for another black.
There is, but
He's
it's
worked the
a
cue
little
ball
bit
into a good
risky,
position
so
there.
we're not going to go for it. We're going to chicken out of that one.
He'll be fine here as long as the cue ball doesn't roll off.
Yeah, that was a bit of a careless one. So we'll have to just be careful on this black. That's a good shot.
31.
Well, he'll be pleased that at the very least he's got a bit of potting practice there.
He can land on the brown without too much difficulty.
He can get onto the colour and the following red by playing this one well.
32.
There's no easy positional shot here. I think he'll have to circumnavigate the table.
That was just again a careless positional shot really. There was no difficulty in that, so difficult brown.
No
That's in the
problems.
pocket.
36.
He'll
He almost had
almost
this
certainly
red.
try to cultivate a nice position on the black here.
But the cue ball's travelling a bit, and a bit too much. So I'm hoping that will get nicely on the black,
37.
but again, just a little
He
bit
should be
low.
able to negotiate a good position on the next red here.
Just maybe play a little cannon, just to open up those three reds. Oh, that couldn't have went much better.
That's a good solid
That's
break.
pretty good.
It should put him in good stead for the rest of this frame.
There's no reason why he can't get nicely onto the black again from here.
If I could have
worked
got
the
to
cue
enough
ball
of
into a
that
good
red, I would
position
have took that on. But we can't, so just gonna have to drop this red in,
45.
get on the black.
The black's looking like a good bet again.
It's whether we play a little cannon on the pink and red here, just to try and open it up a little bit more.
Nice pot on the black.
And if we miss it, we'll follow through and get on the other
52.
red. So
That
41
pot
ahead
went down
here.
cleanly, and he's left himself on.
I'll tell you what, this red isn't too bad an option. It's a little bit more difficult to pop than this one, but you know, it opens us up a little bit. So I'm going to take this on, just drop it in. It's there.
53.
So we know. I think now I'm going to go into the mode of that red near the pink is safe, so I don't really want to disturb it if I don't have to. So I'm just going to drop this in. We've disturbed it.
60.
It's fine. I'm confident of winning the frame from
A
here.
red and a
so-
colour will do it for him.
If he gets the right angle on the black, he'll be on another red.
And as John Parrott says, a red and a colour. And we've opened up our 2-frame lead once again. That's a good
61.
pot.
It was a hard enough pot, but to get position as well.
You won't be too worried by this one.
The frame's safe now, and he can relax a little.
68.
Definitely settle for that.
He's taken the
Winning this
pressure off
frame in
himself
one
now.
visit
The
has
black after this
been
red will
very
give you 7 more
important.
points.
Obviously, Matthew went for that quite risky red into the pack, and well, what a miss that is.
Yes, an excellent 50. Appreciated by this crowd.
And well, if Matthew comes back and wins this frame, we'll rue that.
1.
Well, I
That
don't think
pot
he's likely
leaves his
to.
opponent requiring snookers.
Now then. Yeah, he actually potted the pink,
7.
so...
I don't
Two
think you'll have a
snookers.
problem with the position for the black.
8.
Yep, he's conceded.
Oh,
No
he's
surprises there.
conceded. Well, that's fine.
He's got to hang on in there.
Open up our 2-frame lead once again. He did just land a little bit straight on that black there, so probably didn't fancy his
He's
chances.
struggling a little right now.
Getting the snooker. So, yeah, this is a really tough safety. I'm gonna have to play this with lots of top and right hand side and just hope for the best here. Oh, we've hit the blue. That's unfortunate.
The
It's
red
a
on the
really
cushion's
tough
a bit of a
safety.
headache.
It's the kind of situation in real life you would play off the cushion, but
1.
you just
That
don't have the
black's surely
same
the choice of
feel
shot.
in a game to get the pace right. So, well,
8.
It's a good
Matthew's
pot,
got
and
a big
things might
chance
just
here.
start to open up in front of him here.
9.
Once again, the black's probably his best option.
16.
He's just working out how to get on the next red.
If he gets the right angle on the black, he'll be on another red.
it's a decent chance, you know. Oh,
17.
oh, any harder
He'll
and
be
that
fine
would
here,
not have
as long as
dropped.
the cue ball doesn't roll off.
24.
Good solid black. And I mean, the reds are there. It's
It's
just
a
whether they can
decent pot
take
that
one.
puts him in a good position.
25.
He should be able to negotiate a good position on the next red here.
32.
There's no shortage of possibilities for this next shot.
33.
I can't help thinking he's thinking of 7 points again.
What a
40.
shot. That was a fabulous shot. Brilliant cueing.
If he can pot this red and get nicely on the black, there's no reason why the following red shouldn't be a cinch.
And I'll tell you what,
41.
he's on a 147 here.
It's a decent pot that puts him in a good position.
Oh, that
That's
is a
disappointing.
lapse
He'll
in
need to come from a
concentration.
long
How
way
many
behind.
times have we seen Matthew do that in this match? Not many. Certainly not since the first
His
session.
first points are on the board.
And that is a big let off for us.
He should be able to
But,
get the angle he wants from here.
I'd say an unlucky safety. But,
8.
You know, he had a big
I
chance
think he'll
there.
be targeting
And
the
only
black
got
again.
6 reds and 5 blacks. That's not a lot, really. As soon as I mentioned the 147.
9.
It's not an easy black, that, for a right-hander. It really isn't. So we're going to take the more difficult pink, because it's got a longer line. It's there.
15.
Whew.
It looks like he might be nicely set for the black after this one.
Don't like that red. We'll have to go for this one, I think. Just sort of drop it in. Yeah.
16.
Well played. A little bit lower on the black than we would have liked, but it's fine. Try and get a little cannon here if we can. Perfect.
23.
Absolutely inch perfect. as John
He's
Virgo
made
would
life
say.
difficult for himself.
If we
Nice
win this
pot, but
frame,
what about the positioning?
we're only 2 frames away from a World Championship final, which is a wonderful feeling.
24.
There's plenty of options opened up here.
Just got to be careful here.
He'll be hoping he's done enough to sneak this frame.
30.
That's good. Just had to come far enough to make this
Yep, he's got where he wanted to go.
an easy pot
He
rather
seems to be
than
eyeing up the one near the pink.
a half chance. As long as we cue this straight, it's fine. And there you go.
31.
He'll probably go for another 6 points here.
Again, quite a difficult pink, and we're going to have to bring that red into play because we are going to need
Takes the pink
the
in his
other
stride
reds.
there.
But,
37.
well, this is the last easy red.
It looks like he might be nicely set for the black after this one.
Excellent. He got the pot and controlled the cue ball well there.
38.
I'm pretty sure he's going to attack the black.
Yeah, just try and drop in behind that red on the left-hand side.
45.
That's
It's a
fine.
decent break, that.
We made the other red
I reckon
difficult,
he's got a
though.
good chance of being in position for another black.
I
We've
wonder
already
if he's
missed.
thinking about the red along the side cushion.
We've already missed a couple of reds down the cushion
46.
today.
He's going to keep on this black again, I think.
But, I mean, that's poor. Now I'm going to have to dig down and screw it up for that red because we can't get on the other red. That's good. That's very good.
53.
Absolutely perfect.
If he can pot the
12
next
ahead.
2 reds and follow them with blacks, the frame's his.
So 12 ahead, 35. Sorry, 43 on the table.
4.
He's going to take on the black.
Wow. Now we're going to have to really cue this well. Going to have to miss that pink too.
He's on a decent run of scoring here.
Nah. End of break.
61.
I don't think there's anything easy on there.
Well, he's left himself some work there.
Just going to have to touch this into bulk. Wow. I mean,
I
that
think
couldn't have
leaving it
went
anywhere on the
worse,
bottom
really.
cushion could make a nasty next shot for his.
He might play the double. He might play the double.
That's a
And it's
sublime
in.
pot. No room
What
for
a
error at
shot
all.
that is from Matthew Stevens
That one certainly.
at this
worth another look.
stage of the match. What a shot that is.
He
But
should
now
play
what
safe
does he
behind
do?
the colour here.
Does he take on the black?
He's left his opponent.
No, he tucks us
Well,
up.
my colleague knows his snooker. I think the cushion's his only escape route here.
Wow.
It's a good solid safety, but he could have applied more pressure.
I mean, we're in a little bit of trouble here because we can't easily get to the side cushion enough to play this shot that I want to play. We certainly can't get any closer to the black and play it, so this is tough. This is a tough shot to get out of. A tough snooker. Most definitely. And yeah, maybe you see that's getting too close to the black. Just trying to flick
Well, he
the
made
yellow.
the attempt, but in the end, it wasn't good enough.
We go away with that.
Foul.
No miss called.
There's nothing really shouting out at him.
Very, very fortunate there. And that's one of the flaws of the older snooker games, that the misrule isn't really a thing in them. So hopefully that's something Ripstone get right. We've played the double and we've got it!
2.
What a shot that was. And I hadn't even got the white where I wanted it.
It was a tricky pot, but he's done okay considering.
Well, again, playing this with an element of safety. 17 ahead.
The green doesn't
Right in the
present
heart
too
of
many
the
problems
pocket.
then. Mathematically, this will be enough for him.
Oh my god. This to be 2 frames away.
The frame's safe now.
And it's
he can
there.
relax a
Come
little.
on!
That shot really was very demanding, but he's pulled it.
Well,
He's taken the
You can
pressure off
argue.
himself now.
we wouldn't have won the frame if there had been a misrule. Oof, nearly another double, but 24 points the lead.
He needs to
Barring
leave the
2
ball nice and
snookers.
safe behind the balk line.
We're 2 frames away. And I don't know what that was. to
He
be
had a try at
honest.
the safety shot there, but he didn't come close, and now he could be punished.
5.
He'll know he's got to pull this tricky one out of the bag.
Oof.
No, it was a tricky shot in fairness.
Yes, Matthew concedes and we're now 3 frames ahead for probably the first time in the match. And we now lead 15-12. So final frame of the episode. And if we win it, then I'll probably play another one. Just to see if we can get through to the final. Then it's a very slippery slope.
Can he heap more pressure on his
To be
opponent by
honest.
taking this one?
I guess I've got to play 5 frames in an episode 1 time, so...
He'll need to get all
In
the
this
way to the
match.
back of the book.
If it went to a decider in the next one, for example. Oh, unlucky.
He's got a
Very
tricky
unlucky.
red that's hard up against the cushion.
I don't think he'll mind queuing behind that.
I'm going to try and get on this blue so I can smack into
1.
them, but hasn't quite got
He
the
can be
plan.
on the red quite nicely from here.
So I'm just going to have to drop this blue in. Missed.
The
Wow.
less said about that miss, the better.
The one thing going for us, once again, is that the black's a little bit awkward.
1.
But now he's going to sort that out.
Yep, it was a great
Um,
pot, and he got a great position to...
Oh, why is he going for the blue? What a
That could've
silly
been
shot
worse.
this is.
6.
That was a silly shot. It really was.
He'll be applying topspin to this one.
7.
Yep, he's got what he
At
wanted
least
to
on
go.
the black this time, but he should have potted that last time.
14.
It was a very strange
So
shot.
he sinks the black without too many problems.
15.
Wow,
got the angle
he's
to
gonna
get a
smack
multi-track
into them
cluster.
here. And where they're going to finish. Oh, where's the red going? Where's the red going?
22.
Oh, that was
The
close.
pack has split nicely for him there.
That
There's
was
no
so
shortage of
close.
possibilities for this next shot.
23.
He should be able to get the angle he wants from here.
An inch harder, and that would have
30.
been the Reds at the mercy of us.
Yep, he's got what he wanted to go.
But instead,
31.
he really should.
He's going
Put
to
this
keep on his
chance
black
away
again, I
here.
think.
He missed a careless black in the last frame, I think it was.
38.
What's he going to do this time?
39.
Nearly
Which
went it
option
off.
will he plumb for?
42.
Everything's going in the heart of the pocket. He's determined here.
I think we want to get nicely on the black after this one.
He's playing a weird shot, though. No. nice
43.
shot. It's probably the last stumbling block that he'll have now. Should all be fairly straightforward from
50.
here. He's already 49 in front.
51.
That one struggled in a little bit. Tough black. Yeah, nice shot.
58.
Nice little cannon as well. If he was smart, he'd play the red on the left-hand side. Yep. just leave them 3 reds open
59.
for him. So, yeah, we won't be finishing the match in this episode.
66.
Matthew Stevens is going to win the final one, and we're going to require 2 frames in the next episode to get through to the World Championship final. Or will Matthew
He
make
can
a
take his foot
remarkable
off the gas here.
comeback?
He's well ahead.
71.
That's got to be the question that we're asking. But this has been a really
72.
fabulous break. We took on the blue and we missed it. And, well, Matthew's done the rest here.
79.
He's done really, really well. We're definitely going to concede because, you know, still got a 2-frame lead. We don't need to worry too much right now.
80.
But certainly
Can he keep
2 of
this
the
up?
frames.
87.
Matthew, well, certainly the first frame he stole.
Well, it's obvious that this shot could land him on the black.
And this one we had the first
88.
opportunity. So Matthew's done really well, you have to say.
95.
He's held himself together. Nice little cannon there. Does it pass the green? I'm not sure. He's going to try and cut it in. Oh, unlucky. No sentry break
No, it was a
for
tricky shot, in fairness.
Matthew Stevens, but we concede anyway. That break of 95 gets Matthew back into the match at 15-13, and that is where we're going to leave it for this episode. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. Let me know what you think about the plan down in the comments with regards to the other snooker games, and I'll see you on Tuesday for the next installment of World Snooker Championship 2005. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.